What is your in your self awareness? तेरा सबसे embarrassing trait क्या है to yourself?
In relationships?
No, in general.
General,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Like, what do you think you're most embarrassed by about yourself?
Most embarrassed. सेल्फ अवेयरनेस में मैंने अच्छी चीज़ों में ज़्यादा ध्यान दिया है. I think often in conversations, the field that I come from, I feel if I don't know about certain things that I should know. See, I'm not saying I should know everything about every field.
Right.
वो तो possible नहीं है ना. But अगर मेरी field से related कुछ ऐसी चीज़ें हैं या suppose किसी actor ने बहुत अच्छा काम किया और मुझे नहीं पता, I feel very bad. I feel very embarrassed in that conversation because I feel like I should know. At least I should know about my field.
Right.
That's one. But that's like when you get into it. As a person, I think I feel मेरे दिमाग में आया था और वो एकदम से मैं भूल गई.
It's okay, that happens.
I feel embarrassed about आएगा दिमाग.
कोई सी नहीं है.
Yeah.
Have some ना. It looks very.
It's
पता नहीं तूने
it's
क्या
pretty.
तो मंगवाया है ये.
नहीं,
मेरे को लग रहा है
मैंने
जब तक मैं ये खत्म करूंगा ना मैं तो हैं हो जाऊंगा बिल्कुल.
If I have to ask you this question,
What is the most embarrassing thing about me? I could give you a list. I could give you a list. Okay, so I think first of all, I don't think, let me phrase it like this. I'll tell you what I should do better, right? I don't dress as well as I should. I don't pay attention to my body as much as I should. I have zero social etiquette past a charming point. Like, I can be very charming in conversation. You hang out with me for 5 days, you're going to be like, what is wrong with this guy? Like, you know,
okay.
I have zero social etiquette past a point. When I'm meeting you for the first time, I'm very likable, then I'm just disgusting, right? Like, I'll say stuff I shouldn't say, I'll crack jokes. Last night, I sent him a story I'd uploaded. I can't mention about who or what. It was a joke. I sent it to him, I was like, इसको मैं रखूं कि delete करूं because मेरे को लग रहा है मैंने ज़्यादा joke crack कर दिया. Because I get very excessive with my jokes and stuff like that. I will...
wow, that's a good list.
Yeah, I have a whole list. I think the path to actual personality strength is knowing who you are in the darkest parts
In
of
the
you.
darkest part.
Because then no one can make fun of you. You cannot be afraid of someone making fun of you, and fun of you being कोई तुम पे उंगली नहीं उठा सकता. And you're not looking over your shoulder.
Yeah.
I know my weaknesses, and that really helps me put my very confident
So
self out.
I think I have a lot of weaknesses when it comes to relationships.
That's your
like-
big flaw, huh?
Yeah, it is because how I told you that because I make that person my world, what happens is I am so emotionally dependent and that person is orchestrating my emotions.
Right.
तो वो उसमें फिर आप क्लिंग करने लगते हो तो वो
How does that compete with work? मतलब जैसे मेरे लिए अगर work is off, then everything is off. Then dating doesn't matter.
yeah
Right?
yeah हाँ
But-
वो sure
हाँ.
Yeah.
So if work is going
Yeah.
well, if you're shooting for Mirzapur, then it doesn't matter how the relationship is going.
no
तब भी
does.
it matter.
It does.
And if relationship is going bad, then even if work is going good, it doesn't matter.
No, I'm at least happy the work is going good.
Okay.
But most of my mind will also be occupied with the relationship not going well.
Okay.
So I'll tell you a very interesting story. So coming back to just answer your questions.
Sure.
Embarrassing. I remember faces. I can't forget face. Like I can remember somebody from like half a year also.
Damn.
Yeah, and from the back also. But I will forget names. And it's so embarrassing, especially in our line of work, when you're in a party or like a commercial thing
Yeah.
and someone's talking to you and you don't know the name. I would know the person, but I wouldn't know the name.
Dude, I have a technique for you.
Okay.
Always ask them, wait, what's your full name? And then they will say their first name and their last name.
Yeah, I do that sometimes.
I used to have a technique, but if I remember, I'll tell you.
Okay,
You can
ठीक.
always work this way out.
ठीक.
हाँ, but go on.
So one of the things that I'm most embarrassed about that I forget names. Coming back to relationship वाला, हाँ यही बात कर रहे थे ना हम कि वो most of my brain then is occupied with that.
Yeah.
As a story.
Yeah.
Somebody told me that you are 10 times better at your work if your personal life, which means your relationships either with the family or like with that one person, is good. Why? Because he was telling me a story that how in a nursery, actually in a play school, there was a kid who was crying and he was not concentrating on the colors or the whatever being played with him or shown to him by the teachers is because he was constantly looking at the door to spot his mother. So not good at work at all. The moment he saw his mother standing at the door, he was very good at doing everything that was being done with him, like in terms of then his concentration, because it feels like, okay, there's a cushion,
Somebody has my back.
and now I can do anything in the work field because at least like there's somebody.
Magic.
So I heard it like, and that person told me that कुछ खराब हो रहा होगा ना अगर काम में भी, रिफ्लेक्ट ऑन योर पर्सनल लाइफ कि वो तो खराब नहीं चल रही है. अगर वो खराब चल रही है, try to fix that first, because when that happens, automatically your work life flourishes.
It is so profound. When I was younger, I was a CA student. So I'd give CA exams. And my mom is actually, my mom is a judge. So she lives in a different city. So she'll come back on the weekends, right? Before my exams, I'd have her come back just to tell me I could do it. And then later on, when I got into a more serious relationship, no matter what is wrong, I have to, and the good part is my girlfriend doesn't speak any Hindi, so she's so far away from any of this, right? Like this world. She'll always just look at me and be like, nothing can defeat you. I know you. And you're just like, fuck it, let's go. Let's risk everything. Guys, if you're interested in more content like this, where it actually makes you think and explore how you think inside your head, dude, subscribe, man.